Good children of primary 2, I welcome you to this lesson. Thank you for being on. It's your math teacher who is going to take you through this lesson, which is going to be very good, which is going to be very interesting. Please, I want you to pay attention and see what we are going to learn today. Today we are going to learn about fractions. As you remember, we are still looking at fractions. Our topic is fractions, and our subtopic, that is our lesson 11. Our lesson 11 is more about shading fractions. We are going to look more about shading fractions. Remember, last time we shaded fractions such as a half, a quarter, a fifth, a sixth, and others. We looked at such fractions. But now we are going to look at fractions which are having parts, the numerators which is more than 1, as we are going to see. Our first example says shade. Remember, our question is saying shade the following fractions in the diagrams below. Shade the following fractions in the diagrams below. Our diagram is here. How many parts does it have? 1, 2. It is having 1, 2. 2 parts. It is having 2 parts. We are going to shade 1 out of 2. Or we are going to shade a half. So it means that here we are going to shade 1 part. This is 1 part. 1 part out of 2 parts. And that's what we are going to shade. We are going to shade 1 part out of how many parts? Out of 2 parts, because our fraction is a half. It means that we are going to shade only 1 part out of the 2 parts. Shade only 1. Shade properly. Make sure your lines do not pass and go outside this box. You shade properly. That's how we do. You don't shade like you are in art. No. We are not allowed to do that scribbling. We are allowed to shade properly and neatly. That's how we do it. Part B is saying 2 out of 4. Let us see here, we are going to shade 3 out of 6. We are going to shade 3 out of 6. Or 3/6. That's how we can read this fraction. We are going to shade 3 out of 6. How are we going to shade this figure? We are going to shade it by first understanding that 3 out of 6 simply means that we are going to shade 3 parts out of 6 parts. That's what we are going to shade. We are going to shade 3 parts out of 6 parts. Remember, how many parts are these ones? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They are 5 parts. So we are going to shade 3 parts out of the 6 parts. Start shading. I can start with this one. I have to make sure that I shade only 3 parts. This is 1. This is 2. And you can also shade this one. So that they become 3 parts. So here we have shaded 3 parts out of the 6 parts. Thank you. Let us go to our last example. And my children, let this one be the trial number. Let us try together. Don't wait the teacher to give out the answer. Do as I am also doing. Shade 2 out of 3, all 2/3. Before doing anything, before shading, you first understand that 2 out of 3 simply means that we are going to shade 2 parts out of 3 parts. We are going to shade 2 parts out of 3 parts. Let us shade We have to make sure that we shade 2 parts. This is 1. Thank you. And the second one. So that they become 2 parts. These are 1, 2. We have shaded 2 parts. So, my good children, today we have looked at shading fractions. We have looked at shading fractions, shading parts of the circle, all parts of figures, parts of fractions. That's what we've looked at today. So thank you very much. Thank you for being on. We meet in other lessons. I wish you a good day. Thank you.